Hi everyone, it's Christy. We are going to work on our little parchment bag today. We're just going to decoupage. Now I have pieces of a napkin that I got. These napkins, I want to say they're from probably from they're either from Dollar Tree or Tuesday Morning, because that's the only place I've ever bought napkins. But I wanted something that had the pink in it, and I have a lot of beautiful napkins, but not a lot with pink. I have a lot of blue and yellow, and so I've torn these out of a napkin, and I did I actually want to take this straight edge off here. I've got a mixture of Mod Podge. I want to say it's 2 to 1, but I'm not sure because I got too much water in it to begin with, and then I added more. But it's very drippy, so might be almost 3 to 1. I don't know. I added a little bit more glue, so it's a little better now. But either way, it's gonna work. You could use Elmer's glue or Mod Podge or whatever. So these are the parchment bags that we made the other day. Now I have cut this one down. It is 5 inches wide and 6.5 inches tall. So I'm just going to add these napkin pieces, and yeah, that is a little wetter than I would like, but it'll work. And just press that down. I mean, the glue is in there, so it's going to work regardless. But it does, when you have a little bit more water, it's going to make the bag wrinkly. So just be aware of that. I'm not concerned about it. I don't care one way or the other. So if it's too wrinkly, I'll just press it. Okay, and then I have a piece over here I want to add. Not sure exactly. I'll probably go over, yeah, I'll just go over the side and then trim that off. The background is a creamy color. It's not white, so that's why it's not completely disappearing, but I'm going to go ahead and do the whole bag, and then I'm going to dry this, and then we'll come back and decorate it. Okay, it's dry enough. It's still a little bit wrinkly, but I don't think it's too bad. I didn't put anything between it, the layers, when it was drying, and it doesn't go through or stick. At least this parchment. This is Dollar Tree cooking parchment, so that worked pretty good. I'm just going to trim off these little pieces and not cut through the bag. That's my goal anyway. I am going to sand this down a little bit. I've got, where's my little sander? Just rub this down a little bit. It's pretty smooth, but I've got these little wispy ends here. That looks good. Yeah, see, I missed a piece there. Get that off. Oops. Okay, I think that looks good. It feels good. So, like I said, it's got a creamy background on the napkins, but I'm going to ink this up a little bit. So, not really going to matter too much. So I need that. And I'm just going to come around the side. Sometimes this sticks better than others, depends on the paper you're using. But I haven't had too much of an issue with it staying. I just try not to put my finger in it right away because then I'll leave a fingerprint, because it is a little resistant. But with the Mod Podge on there, that's why I went ahead and covered the whole thing. It's a little better. Now I had found a lace I wanted to put on the top of this, but I think I have changed my mind. So, and I'm just going to go through here a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so I wanted to put a piece of lace across the top, but if I do that, it's going to completely cover up that, well, not completely, but very much cover up that top one. So I've got this one, which I'm going to use on the insert for this envelope, and if I do it with this one, it will match. So let's do that. Now, I do want to put something in here, though. Just, I'm going to take this. No, that's too big. What do I have around here that I can stick in there? I'm going to stick this in here. Just to kind of keep it open a little bit. And my glue. I just filled this up this morning with, I try not to let it get to halfway, because that's when you start getting gloopy issues. If you keep it full, it's got a lot less issues. So I filled it up with the other bottle. I've got a couple as backups, and I did it on auto ship on Amazon, so so I get a little bit of a discount there with the auto ship, and the more you have on auto ship, the bigger the discount, so that's kind of cool. There we go. So make sure that's open. I don't want that sealing on us. Okay, so now I just want to put, and I kind of laid this out ahead of time to save some time, but I think I just want to put like a piece of lace here. Actually, I'm liking this better with that thin lace up there. And a bow here. Whoops, stuck to my fingers. And maybe a piece of lace this way. And I've got a piece of fabric here, and then I've got this little hope, which I think I will ink so that it pops off of that piece of linen. This is from another Vectoria Designs, I think. Let me see. No, this is from the Graphics Fairy. Sorry, the Graphics Fairy. I don't remember where. I just happened to see it. I don't know if it's something I recently downloaded or not, but I thought I will put this here like that, and that'll be a cute little envelope. And then I have or a pocket, and then I have another envelope to go inside the pocket. Okay, so let's glue that down. Just want to put some little bit of glue there. And enough for the bow. And down here, I wanted to go a little bit straighter with the lace. Straight laced? Okay. There we go. And then we'll put, yeah, see that's, I'm going to have to clip that down with something heavier. Oh, I've got these ink pads sitting here, so it wants to stick to my fingers more than it wants to stick to that other piece of lace. Let's try that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this glue on this piece of fabric and spread it out so it doesn't bleed through too much. There we go. And I want to put that right about there and then glue Hope on top. Okay, let's glue it on right side up like that. There we go. Okay, so there's our envelope. That looks cute. Okay, so there we go with our envelope. I think that looks cute, or our pocket. Anyway, so I'm going to set that aside for a second. And then I have this envelope to go inside, and this envelope is from the Kerr kit that I did, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it, but I will put it in the description. So I do want to ink this a little bit. I'm going to need some more ink. I got a brown StazOn pad. I have tried to order the archival ink, and every time I've ordered one, it is dry, a dry pad. So I ordered the StazOn, and not a problem. So I have black and brown now. It's because I wanted to stamp on this, you know, this linen. I have so much of it, so I wanted to stamp some words on there. So yesterday I went through and organized all my stamps, and I had forgotten about some of them. I have my Downton Abbey stamps and my Tim Holtz. In fact, I just got some new Tim Holtz stamps. In fact, one is out for delivery today. I got one the other day, so when that one comes, I'll show you guys what I got. But I need to find a place to put them. I'm not sure. They're on a 3-hole kind of plastic sheet. I'm not sure what they fit inside. If you know, if you will let me know, I appreciate it. I'm new to the whole Tim Holtz kind of thing, and I don't know exactly all of his wares, but will those fit in a standard notebook? I haven't had time to check it out yet. They look smaller than a standard size notebook, but they look larger than the ones I use for my die cut. My die cut blades. Is that what you call them? Die cut blades? Dies? My dies. I keep in like a half size, and I keep them on magnet sheets, which the magnet sheets are vent covers from Home Depot, and I can get exactly 3 pages from one vent cover, and I just love that. They stay on there where I put them, and I slide them in the sleeve, and I can flip through the little notebook, and I like that. So I was hoping that the Tim Holtz stamps would fit in that book, but they look a little bit too large. So anyway, okay, so isn't that a nice envelope? I think I want to do, let me bring this back in here. I want to do just a little bit on the inside. I just messed that up. Well, it's going to be glued down anyway, it's not going to matter. I am going to go ahead and glue this envelope, so I don't know why I'm putting ink down there. I just need it up here. And here. Sometimes I think the inking looks better if you take less time and do it sloppy. Less thinking, which is difficult for me. I kind of overthink everything. So let's glue this envelope shut. Just like that. I got strings everywhere. Okay. There we go. Now for the inside of this envelope, I just have, and I've gone ahead and inked this, just a piece cut off from one of the Vectoria designs from the Shabby, and it doesn't fit perfectly, but that's okay. So let's decorate a little bit of this envelope. I've got some cheesecloth, and this is from the Kerr kit, the same kit as the envelope, and I'm just going to ink around this, just a oval shape. I had lots of things left over in that kit. There's just so much. She packed in a lot of embellishments in there. So, okay, so I think this is just like a 2x2 square, this size. So 2.5 by 2.5. I just pulled it out and messed it up, and I'm just going to glue that down right here with no real purpose. Then I'm going to, if I can get the strings off my finger, go ahead and attach this. Okay. And I'm just going to put that on there right there. Make sure it sticks. And then I did go ahead and try out my Stays On pad. And what is the color of this? This is Timber Brown. And I really like how that Timber Brown shows up on this. I think that's going to work out nicely. So I'm going to stick that right in the middle. I'm just going to swirl this around a little bit so it doesn't get, you know, bleed through. And just lay that right there like that. And I think I'm going to put a couple of little blingy things on here because I can. So let's use the medium ones. These are the 97-cent sheets from Walmart that I use. Oops, they're self-adhesive, but I don't use, you know, I don't want to trust that adhesive, but they come on this, and I think they're 97 cents, but I'll use that for a tag later. Okay, so that looks good. Let's see how this fits in this envelope. I don't want that to really rub off, but I'm thinking I may just, I'm probably going to put this in the page and glue 3 sides and then tuck something else under there also. But I will just put that in there like that. So a little bit will show out the top if we do it that way, or I can put it this way. And I didn't put a closure or anything on the envelope, it's just folded shut. So when you take that out, you know, well, let's do it this way. I'm gonna have to hold that piece. There we go. Yeah, like that. So that'll look cute. And then, like I said, I'll glue it on 3 sides, and I'll probably put an index card or something with some lace inside of that. So, oh, I forgot to put the lace on the envelope. I was going to put a little bit of lace trim right here. And this will match that lace that's on the bag. I'm going to put it this way. Go over. There we go. That one actually was the right size. That never happens. So there we go. You'll be able to put this inside the envelope. There's not too much embellishment that it won't fit, so that works out well. So there we go, everyone. I think tomorrow I'm going to work on the cover using Gail's version of the cover, because I'm not sure exactly what Jen has planned, and I feel like I need to put it in a cover. So I'll be playing with that. I think I'm gonna print out a couple of cardstock pieces. I want those roses on the front, and I think I'll put the 2 together, and then, you know, it'll be large enough to make a 9x6 cover, because I don't think the 8.5 folded in half for the cover is going to work with the 8.5 pages. And if I print it out larger, put it together, it's going to overlap on the spine, and I won't have to add anything else to the spine because it'll be strong enough. So anyway, there you go. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.